Sent to the future from the year 2000 by a glitch due to the Millennium Bug, I'm adapting to thrive in the peculiar conditions of the 2020s. Join me in a multimedia extravaganza as we surf the World Wide Web, catch up on 2 decades of video games and mess around with creative tools new and old. I'm Millennium Cyborg, welcome to the new millennium. Somewhat literally a new millennium. Hello, good to see you. I've added a few things. I've changed a few things around. So I've added ARKit tracking to my model at long last. Very, very fiddly to make it work properly. It's still not 100% there, but hopefully, overall it's more expressive and animated. The eye tracking is better, and that's one of the upgrades you may notice right now. Another thing I've been working on is, aside from the overall rendering quality, is the motion. So I'm currently in 30 frames a second. However, the underlying app is running at 90 frames a second, and I've got a multi-sampled motion blur running that is, let's say, inspired by pre-rendered CGI motion blur rather than the sort of post-processed motion blur that you would see in modern video games. So as ever, I'm inspiring myself from the era, from old CGI rather than modern techniques. So to my eyes, this looks pretty good. This looks very, smooth at 30 frames a second, and it helps with character motion and also camera movements. But this is my first time streaming with that turned on as well. So yeah, thanks to my rendering upgrades, I'm now rendering it at a very high number of samples per pixel, and then downscaling to 1080p. And I have one more thing that I implemented, which is lighting based on the gameplay, which I used to have in OBS with all kinds of techniques to separate out, to do reflections in the glasses. And I've now got a working version within my app. So what I thought we'd do today is just boot up some PS1 games. PS1 games because... I was going to switch over to the sofa actually. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this smoothly, because I've got teleport buttons and camera motion buttons separately. So if I do this... Oh, nope. I wasn't fast enough. Didn't hide the teleport. Yeah, I want to make more use of the space, and so here's my sort of secondary scene. I'll need to move the chat around, but here is another screen I can use, and here is the device that I got myself recently. So this is the Anbernic RG280V. It's a little, it's a tiny little device that can run emulate anything up to PS1, and it runs those PS1 games pretty well. And so I've got now an SD card full of PS1 games that I can play. I mean, I'm using it at home, so you might wonder, why not play on a big screen? But somehow it's really nice having this tiny little device I can pull out and just boot up some games. Yeah, it's there are even smaller devices, but those seemed unplayable. This one, the price point, the quality of the build, everything, I'm very happy with that purchase. And it also plays, you know, Super Nintendo games and all kinds of things. The only way it could be better for me is if it managed to also do N64 games. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait a few more years for that. But it's given me the desire to dig back into my PS1 collection. And so I thought we would play some PS1 games today, including ones that I've not tried before, not heard of. There's been a bunch of translation patches in the past few years for PS1 games as well that seem really interesting. So let's see. One thing that's broken is my OBS WebSocket. I also updated to the latest OBS, which broke a bunch of stuff and fixed a bunch of stuff. Mostly broke. I need to do a bit more manual fiddling in OBS right now than I usually do. Alright, let's switch to the cameras again. And I'm going to teleport first over to the desk and... Wow, that's a bit dizzying. All right, and let's also turn on game lighting. There we go. So we've got reflections in the glasses and lighting. It's essentially an environment map. And let's reboot. And this is a fun little game called Disruptor that I had not heard of before until quite recently. It's a first-person shooter by Insomniac. And it's also an FMV game. It's got FMV sequences in between the levels. So I played a couple of levels, but I'm going to start a new game.
And now, the President of United Earth.
In 4 short years, we will enter the 23rd century. And thanks to the policies,
Video quality is so crunchy.
But our colonization of the solar system still has its growing pains. As you already know, I too was once a stormer. Of course, that was many years ago, and we were just pioneering the field of psionic weapons. But my experiences in uniform built a foundation of service, loyalty, and of courage. If you can survive the Lightstorm training, you will bear the awesome responsibility of defending global democracy throughout the regions of space. Who knows? Perhaps one day you'll find yourself sitting behind this desk as President of United Earth and Commander-in-Chief of the Lightstorm Forces.
Okay, little brother. This is your last chance to change your mind and go home.
I didn't graduate top 10 from the academy to take some desk job, sir.
Dad would have been proud of your grades. But school's over and now the real lessons begin. Are you ready for your first training mission, Private?
Sir, yes, sir.
Your job is simple. Run the gauntlet and get your butt out alive.
Now, who's this, sir?
That's the top of your class.
Troy Alexander?
He seems to know his way around the block. How about you?
Okay, so we're looking at a live map of the training area. I see.
Why would the government waste good money in planting expensive psionic weapons in a cherry recruit? If you don't have the brain power to outmaneuver a few droids with attitude, I never forgive myself for sending you on a real mission. Just remember, think fast, shoot fast, and kick ass.
Got a very dramatic oh, that's a teleporter.
Walk softly and
Looks very high tech.
especially when you sidestep the corners. and you'll do just fine.
So we're psionically augmented, but that's not gonna. I don't think that's gonna show up at any point on our actors. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. For now, we've just got a gun, and once we complete this level, we'll be given our first psionic powers. I found so far these, like the levels, the weapons and everything are all pretty fun. I'd never heard of this game before. But very cheesy FPS, easy to pick up and play. So far. Anyone behind me? Yeah. So I've run this level before. I remember most of the enemy placements. I think there was also a secret somewhere. I've forgotten where that was. But it's got, you know... Come on. Okay, there we go. It's got your usual... Press interact against every switch and wall you see to find the secrets, sort of. Gameplay. Just seeing if I can find where it was. So I've already been down here. I can pick up the health this time. I thought it was like around here that there was a switch. There we are. Aseo, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been deep in Unity, deep in Blender, upgrading my OBS version. Had a long technical break, but I'm finally mostly satisfied with where I'm at.
Complete.
And I didn't want to wait until my anniversary either to do a full re-debut. I am so anti-aliased. I'm rendering at... I implemented flip try on stream, actually. I did have a few streams this year. And I implemented flip try anti-aliasing. Hang on, I'll let you enjoy the FMV sequence.
I feel like hell.
They say the first one hurts the worst. How many psionics did your dad have?
I don't know, like 4 or 5?
All the psionics in the world couldn't have saved him from that terrorist ambush. That's why you've always got to keep your eyes open. And watch your ass.
Which psionic did we get, sir?
Nothing too shocking. Maybe it's time you tried it out. Now you know this training mission won't be a cakewalk like the last one. I want you to get through the chem factory alive. And don't forget, good stormers always think on their feet.
So we went under for surgery to get psionics. I assume it's surgery. We don't even get told what it is or how to use it, and when we ask, we just get told nothing too shocking.
So hunt down the phase rifle and cook them till.
And it's a pun because it's an electric psionic. Yeah, there is some Starship Troopers to it, isn't there? Yeah, so I made big improvements to my rendering performance, and one of those was using flip try anti-aliasing, which is a sampling pattern that gives all, like, I don't know what to compare it to, maybe like, you know, 2 times, 4 times multi-sampling, but with only 1.25 samples per pixel on average. And so that's brought down. Previously I was using flip quad, which had a cost of 2 samples per pixel, and that's let me, along with improvements to perceptual thresholds on how I early out of ray recursions, reflections and refractions and so on. That's let me render at 1440p now. And I'm also doing, actually, I'm not looking at OBS right now. How does this look on stream? I've also got some motion blur going on. So I'm running at 30 frames per second, but with motion blur that is done by actually running the app at 90 frames a second, and then one of those frames skips rendering and the other 2 are blended together, which gives an effect that is akin to the sort of pre-rendered motion blur you would have in CGI. Yeah. Now, that motion blur is applying to this gameplay as well. So I've also got... If I do this, then now the game is actually rendering in OBS instead, so you won't have any motion blur on the game. It's just the actual game at 30 frames a second. That might look a bit better. Yeah, a lot of the things that I was doing previously in OBS, I was using Stream Effects for, and Stream Effects is not supported on OBS 28 and 29. So I've had to... I already had to work around with some things trying to stay on OBS 27, so now I'm working around things after upgrading to 29. And I'll continue, I was going to anyway, I'm going to continue implementing more effects in my own engine. The only thing I haven't figured out is, so right now the background that you're seeing, the avatar is rendered in engine, but the background is in OBS. I'm compositing the game in, and there's a small amount of border and background that's inside OBS, and for now I'm just applying a contrast filter to it. It's not being lit. So I've got to figure out the last bit of that somehow, eventually. So the psionic, our first psionic is this lightning attack that doesn't have much range and doesn't recharge. Yeah, the green goo is bad, the yellow goo is fine. I'm not done with my upgrades yet. There's still a lot in the pipeline. I want new costumes. I want to retopologize my my body mesh and my hair mesh, which is still the built-in, well, the ones that come from Vroid pre 1.0 Vroid. But I have actually, since last time, I've redone my I've also redone my mouth interior. I've redone the petals on my head, and I actually redid my glasses. I had to redo my glasses yesterday because I'm doing the reflections in engine now, and I'd previously used a cylindrical lens shape for the glasses, which was giving very strange elongated reflections. And so they're now spherical, and the reflections of the game, for instance, and the environment now make a lot more sense. It's only a tiny difference in terms of the physical position of the lens, but there we go. The lightning works a lot better for these guys. There we go. So I'm at the... Oh, and I wanted to pick up the secret. At the moment I'm playing through levels I checked out on my little portable device beforehand, so I know where things are. I don't know if there's much point unlocking weapons after I already reached the end of the level, but there we go.
Mission complete.
Yeah, my plan is to eventually have my entire body be created from, like, all of the meshes created by me from, well, not entirely from scratch, but you know, and be in a format that's more easy to work with subdivision modifiers and so on.
The chem lab. Real nice. I think you actually beat my record.
Thanks.
Man, aren't you getting tired of playing these games? I am.
I say if we're calling it a game, we're still not ready for a mission.
Are you kidding me? Man, I haven't missed one trick. Not even that hidden stuff. I'm ready to go.
Any hints on this next one?
Just that you'll be getting a new psionic called Drain.
How's it work?
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, definitely low budget.
It's a high-pressure IQ test. They want to see if you can nail the bad guys without blowing away any of the hostages.
All right.
Hostages?
the next
In the words of
the
your
next
brother,
level is
being a stormer,
an IQ
more than just
test.
kicking ass. Show us you got what it takes, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll send you out on a real mission.
Let's see what this IQ test is. Spoilers, I've already played this one as well.
There aren't enough bullets in the solar system to blast all those terrorists. So use your psionics, but don't waste the hostage droids.
It does look like the IGN logo, yeah. Alright, so we've got a new psionic, Drain, and we don't have many bullets. So what we can do is, if we fire Drain at the enemies, it kind of multiplies the number of Drain. It drops the orbs, we collect the orbs, and then we end up with more Drain than we started with. We can also use the gun at the same time, and the combination of the two means we can kill them effectively. And then this level also has hostages and quotation marks, which are these, which are just floating canisters of explosives that if you shoot them will move towards you then explode. So we're still on a training mission. But if the canisters get shot by the enemies, I think nothing happens. Hang on, this is the way forward, so what? Oh. I'm stuck, I guess. Wanted to see if there's any pickup or anything I missed. During testing, this is where I had my save state while I was doing all of my lighting tests and so on. And so these jumps I've had a chance to practice, but they can be very annoying. There's a few items I think you can get only if you actually blast the hostages and then avoid getting killed by them. Okay, nothing actually interesting here. Trash can hostages. They're kind of fun. They're kind of cute. Uh-oh. Somehow one of my shots hit that one. They do quite a lot of damage. I'm not being particularly careful now, but... Trash can jump scare. I think we're almost at the end. Oh, I actually ran out of bullets. The end teleporters have different colors in each level. I'm not sure why.
Well, little brother, you made it through with flying colors. You're the best we've ever seen. Other than me, of course.
Well, what about Troy? I mean, he's already out on his first mission.
Jealous? Look, Troy's a little faster out of the gate than you are, that's all. But he still relies a little too much on what's in his hands instead of what's in his head. Fortunately, that's not a problem you seem to have. So cheers.
Oh yeah, that was an IQ test last level. I'd already forgotten.
What is it?
Cryo-pirates just pulled from orbit.
The video is super compressed.
We've got to find someone to beam onto their base and knock out their anti-gravity engines.
And then yeah, the
I think you can handle this. But before we send you into combat, you're gonna need some medical.
sets and everything.
Well, I've already taken advanced first aid at the academy.
You didn't get all this high-priced training just to get blown away by pirates. We need to protect our investment. Considering the cost of medical care, I think you'll appreciate what I'm offering. Before we send you halfway across space, let's take a trip to the psionics lab. Knock out the control consoles in all 3 towers.
They could have just put one more thing in the middle of that teleporter.
Time you get home, the station
Just like a circle of a different color would have been something. Will the enemies use the exact same bots we were training against? Yeah. So now we've got a heal psionic. Okay. We've still got shock and drain. Ooh. Oh yeah, and the drain, you have to pick up the orbs quickly, otherwise they despawn. Wow, there's a lot of them. Where are they all coming from? Okay, got him. 18 of these, 12 of these. Okay, I'm quite low on ammo. Blammo. I like these environment designs. They're not exactly high, you know. Oh. Okay, it's a mech, so I can try shock. Way to go. Nice. Okay, can't open that. Another one. I'm going to switch back to Drain, which I can at least... Oh wow, my health is low. Drain I can recharge. Okay, it's as much as I can afford. Too many dudes. Okay. Picked up AM canister. Antimatter canister. What was the objective again? I had to plant a bomb or something.
Anti-gravity engine disabled.
Okay. What was that noise? Oh, I've got my regular pistol as well. Good enough for the ones far away. Shock and a antimatter blaster. Oh yeah, it does look like ED209. Ah. The jumping is the real enemy in this game. What's that noise? One, two, three. Okay. Okay, I came from one. Nothing there. 3, 2. 2 is open. There's a teleporter there. Yeah, the draw distance isn't bad. Okay, this doesn't help me. I've got different weapons and things I can switch to situationally, but there's a lot of stuff going on here. Let's heal twice and switch to drain. Okay. There's no switch down here. Oh. Captain Steelpants, welcome. Pew 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 indeed. This is Disruptor, a fun PS1 shooter that I discovered recently. Is this the right side? Okay. Okay, this is one of the things we blow up.
Anti-gravity engine disabled.
Enemies in progress, yeah.
Continue point reached.
I'd have to just jump down random vents where I can't see what I'm about to face. Oh dear. At least there's health. Yeah, it's by Insomniac. Who I know of, from the PS3 era, I guess. Stop moving. There we go. Am I going in circles or I've lost track? Oh, I've got a map. Excellent. In control rooms on top of each of the 3 main towers are consoles. Shoot and destroy them. Then find the teleporter. Can do. Whee! Flashbacks to Journeyman. Yeah, that's what actually the camera angle here is the same as the one I was using when I was streaming Journeyman Project. And there I was using the OBS based lighting, so it's a good point of comparison to see if I've actually made things look better or not. What the? Well, that was a secret. Excuse me. Whoa! Lock on cannon. Okay, but you didn't give me much ammo for it. Okay, some random switch. Okay, so the drain seems to be if the shot hits any alive enemy, then it turns into a pickup. Hang on, is that it? I can't tell. The switch here and this window on the other side, and that's everything. I think I'll finish this level, let the FMV play, and then switch games. But I could see myself finishing this. Just feels good to play. I don't know what kind of reviews it got at the time. I'd never heard of it until recently. But absolutely holds up. I find the visual design quite appealing. I mean, look at this, the textures, the choice of colors. Good reviews, financial failure. Ah, well, that is often the case. Thank you for the clip. Oh.
Anti-gravity engine disabled.
Okay, now we just need to go home. There we go. High frequency cell. Is that for some weapon we don't have yet? That we missed? Probably overkill, but... I can't see with this. Oh, that's charged up this gun. Different kind of ammo for this gun, okay. Did you shoot those? No. Aha, we're back here. Oh wow. I need healing. Oh, it's this door. Okay. Well, we're done.
Mission complete.
Observation complete. This new Lightstormer Jack Curtis looks promising. He could be the one. Report out.
This is one of the people who leaves the audio logs around the environment.
Corporal?
Corporal? I heard it took Dad 3 missions to make Corporal. How long did it take you?
You know, President Krieger's taken notice. In fact, he's so impressed he requisitioned an endorphin boost to permanently enhance your vitals.
Ah, I guess he wants to keep me around for a few missions, right?
Here. You're a big boy. Better learn to implant it yourself.
I did so well that the president of Earth
They're unbelievably expensive. We don't hand them out like candy.
insisted I get a blue cylinder.
President Krieger's the one who tried to regulate that. He said Dad was the best of the best.
Well, until I came along, right?
Save your bragging until later, because this time we're really putting you to the test.
That's a vintage terraformer. It's at least 10 years old.
Very astute.
That's a World War I
10
tank.
years ago, the government sent a group
You
of
can't fool
scientists
me.
to resurface Neptune's largest moon, Triton, for farmland. They've been living and working in these terraformers without any problem. Until this morning.
What am I looking at?
Never been to Triton. Any pointers?
Yeah, don't drink the water and don't breathe the air.
You going to Neptune too? Sergeant?
Jack, I have full faith you can handle this mission alone. We're sending the sergeant on a special mission to Mars.
Special mission, huh?
Congratulations on your promotion.
Yours too.
Bet it won't be long till we both make lieutenant. Who knows, you might even get there first. Nah.
All right. Let's pause here. Can always come back to it at some point. But this wasn't a disruptor stream. This was a boot up a bunch of games stream. So let's see what else would be good to boot up. I've also been playing Ridge Racer Type 4. I was surprised that I don't know, I was expecting it to be a bit more simulation-y for some reason. I've got a bunch of futuristic racing games downloaded, but that's its own stream, isn't it? Although I'm not against booting one up. And there's a bunch of RPG type stuff that I feel would take, too long to get going maybe. Ridge Racer! It's Ridge Racer! Let's try... Let's try Ghost in the Shell. Why not? Be meaning to give this game a go. I can't read that and I can't remember the name in Japanese off the top of my head. We love a cool cyborg lady. It's really nice animation. And the Fujikomas and Tachikomas are very cute. Very cool animation. And very cool title screen. On, movie on, screen, normal or widescreen? But widescreen probably just means you have to set your own TV to stretch it. What do you mean mission on or off? Is it just the mission like briefings or something? Okay, well. Training, sure. Let's get oh yeah, Captain Steelspan is referring to a video where I had my eyeballs rigged incorrectly and they were moving with my neck or something that wasn't the correct origin, and they were popping out of my head. So I can... Whoa! Oh, wow. That is... that is very disorienting. Okay, so the green ones aren't targets. I can shoot... Or maybe the green ones are targets?
You'll have to prove to us that you've got some guts.
I like that there's a countdown on entering your name. It's not an arcade. I'm not holding up the line by spending ages. So what else can I figure out about the control system? So, oh, hang on. So the two triggers do the same thing. Okay, I've got a jump. Got a bomb and a regular shot. And yeah, I've got different views. Should be about it. I'm not sure what controls the lock on. Okay, holding both shoulder buttons I can go forward faster. I feel like that's enough training. Let's check out a mission.
Thanks for the ride.
You're late for the briefing.
Bug reports. Bugs do get worked around that way sometimes.
Sorry.
I heard about explosives training.
Yeah, the whole group spent the night trapped in a restroom.
Poor babies.
This occurred 40 minutes ago.
Wait a minute. I've seen this building somewhere before.
Hey, ain't that the Megatech Body Corporation?
Yes, 18 people were severely injured when 50 grams of C6 were detonated. Some group calling itself the Human Liberation Front claims responsibility.
So they want to liberate us, huh?
Real terrorists.
This was not an amateur stunt. Their communique was released directly onto an encrypted security net. These are pros with hacking skills.
I wish I could play the subbed version of this.
Transmission originated from multiple locations in the Bay Area. That's where we're headed right now. The equipment is A4. We expect an ambush, so memorize the layout. It's a big mission.
I'm sure it's a trap. I've just got a feeling.
I'll bet you check under the bed at night before you go to sleep.
Bateau, look, see what I have.
Oh.
Take them off, you moron.
Fuchicoma, just do your job and help the rookie.
They have code on 3-phase.
Control to Kusanagi.
Kusanagi here.
The terrorists are definitely in the Bay proximity. They're tracking us.
Any fix on their command center yet?
We can't get a visual by satellite, but it's set up in a warehouse. You'll have to get in and shut them down.
Roger.
The warehouse doors are secured and the building's made out of reinforced steel. The Fuchikomos won't be able to break through it.
You're kidding. How do we get in then? Ring the doorbell?
There are 4 key codes needed to enter the building. Take out the targets positioned along the outer perimeter in order to obtain the codes.
Roger and out.
I'm picking up a lot of dispersed light dead ahead, and judging by the heat emissions, it's a combat signature.
All units, prepare to engage.
Really top-notch UI work there. Some lovely holographic UI. Don't exit from the area, okay, but at the edge of the area there's... okay. Gotta destroy robots so I can open the door. I don't know how many... that might have been my only bomb type thing. Ah! This is such a cool control scheme. Like, I've never played anything quite like this. Ah! Okay, that's some health, presumably. Grenades, okay. Grenades are that other attack I've got, and I only had one. And I've got another one. Even the people explode when I shoot them. Oh, this does have analog. No, it's just digital. Oh, crap. That was my grenade. Oh well. That's only the vape pens exploding. So because I can't control how fast I turn, it means I've got an optimal range at which to circle strafe. Shield energy low. Are there any more goodies on roofs? Oh yeah, thanks Captain Steelpants. This is, it's basically using an environment map. I keep using my grenades by accident. It's basically using an environment map using the texture from Spout of the gameplay. And I kind of hacked that environment map directly into my shader. There's probably more elegant ways of doing it. Warehouse. Yeah, so I've got a spout component that receives the gameplay, and then the shader for the glasses does a lookup into that texture based on the surface normal. And the actual glasses, therefore I had to get the normals very correct and very smooth for it to look good. Where's this warehouse? Oh, that must be it. Yeah, your eyepiece and your holo displays look very good, I feel, in your scene. Oh well. Okay, well if I redo that I should be able to, for instance, I can skip a lot of enemies. And hopefully end up with more health. Wow, I didn't see those missiles last time. I'm not sure the helicopters are even shooting me. I'll try and keep my grenades for the boss this time. Oh, you know what? I want to implement this kind of lens flare. The really big, cheesy lens flares. PSX is another name for the PS1. I think it's because that was a code name or something like that. I can't remember why exactly, but yeah, PSX interchangeable with PS1. Some very indestructible cars there. One more. I backed onto the building then, got very disoriented. So I can pick up a health pickup and then head to the warehouse. Hopefully fare a bit better against that boss. Oh. Is there a health pickup on top of the crane? How do I get there? Got it. I need to jump, I think. Some cool effects like the rainbow shield and transparency and stuff. Okay, not that hard in the end. Yeah, I think that was the optical camo effect. Great. A sewer.
All units, someone from the enemy command's escaping. Check the marker.
Roger. Whoa, you're kidding. An underground sewage tunnel?
This is gonna be a problem. It's like a maze in there.
All units, I'm sending data on the sewer system. You'll have to split up and conduct a thorough search.
Roger. Bateau and I'll search the main tunnel. Togasa and the rookie can check out the tributaries.
Got it. I'll go in first, Major.
Don't worry, we'll flush them out.
Somewhere in the publishing checklist for each video game platform, it says you have to have a sewer level. Oh crap, I don't even know what I expect the button to do. I think it's instead of jumping, I'm automatically pressing the grenade button. I'm gonna confuse myself so bad if I... Oh no. Switch... Okay, that... I thought it was gonna damage me, but no, that's automatically switched to night vision. Cool. Barely can even tell what I'm shooting at. Bunch of mines. I get very confused when I try and slide and end up going up the wall. Ow. I wonder if you can actually shoot enemies while you're on the ceiling. Down we go, I guess. Cutscene. A giant object approaching. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, it's using flamethrowers. I died. It's very cool. I feel like the bosses kill you very quickly. Um, but very cool movement and everything. All right. I'm going to refill my tea because I've run out. I will see you in just a few minutes. Don't change channel. And we're back. And for some reason, the capture has gone away. All right. Let's fix that quickly. I might need to unpause. There we are. Let's see what we're loading up next. I was just thinking I should, well, I should, but I shouldn't, figure out how to have a button on my Stream Deck to start my kettle boiling to minimize downtime. But a few seconds of thought, and I decided that would be a good way to set the house on fire. How about kettle optimization? Yes. Frame perfect tea brewing. I somehow discovered a whole bunch of water themed games, and I only know what 1 or 2 of them are. I'm booting up one, I don't know what it is. This one is called Fluid. RTA. Boo. Boo. About Fluid by Zen. This looks like a Windows 3.1 screensaver. No. Help. What does help say? Okay. In silent space, swim to the first available pattern. Once in the cruise stage, interact with the sound by using the face buttons and change the frequency of each sound using directional buttons. Press start to return to silent space. And now swing towards to Groove Editor to mix and sequence your first set of patterns. Peace. Okay, it's a music thing. Recreate your own tracks by choosing and customizing any or all of the samples. Let's see what happens, I guess. Okay. Ooh. Camera angles. Check out our dolphin from various angles. We've got an animated texture that's sort of simulating caustics. Okay, that looks pretty good in motion. Okay, the shoulder buttons only switch camera view. My face button just makes me move for now. And so I'm choosing a pattern. Okay. Was that not... Is that not what I was meant to do? About this one. Yeah, those ones are stone. This one is lighter coloured. Oh, that works. Okay. This is an FMV with the polygon dolphin in front of it. You can tell with all the video compression artifacts. Okay, so triangle is... I'm making noises with the face buttons and changing frequency with the D-pad. And okay, I can change the volume. Oh. You got new patterns from Peace. I pressed start. I guess that's how you end it? Did I complete the level? Did it unlock something new? Oh. No. How do I win the game? Whoa. One of those games. I mean, it's neat. I'm curious about it. I'm not sure I'm exactly interacting with it. It makes noises when I push the buttons. But beyond that, yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it said I can edit things. Record standby. Okay. What am I recording? I did not find a sequencer. I don't know if I have to finish the level somehow before I can... Yeah. Let's try something else. Let's try Diver's Dream. Konami, okay. Ooh. Is that the Titanic? Before the Second World War, in the glory days of luxurious transatlantic and trans-Pacific ocean passenger liners, one of those magnificent liners sank into the depths of the sea. Her name was Gigantic Matilda. An incredible treasure still lies unrecovered somewhere inside her 300-meter-long hull. The Seoul Ocean Survey, made some years previously, resulted in a salvage plan, which was eventually abandoned. The safe containing the treasure still waits for someone someday to discover it. It is the diver's dream. And that someone is you. You. It's you. You. It's me. It's you. Love this title screen. Free mode. Option. Shoot or action. Swim, dash. What are we going to shoot? Equip, rotate, view change. Okay. Okay, all seems reasonable. Oh yeah, I've got hand tracking. Yeah, new game. Gene, sure. Canonical protagonist name. Indigo Trance, welcome. Good to see you.
Well, this is what you're looking for, isn't it? The gigantic Matilda? Yeah, she's down below, somewhere off this coast.
What a boat name.
I came here, but I don't know anything about you. Why should I get involved with you?
Relax, son. Stick with me and I'll make you a rich man. I know this ocean like the back of my hand.
So do you know where the Matilda lies? That's it. I'm finding someone else.
Wait, son. I was aboard the Matilda when she went down. I won't fail you. Look, if you change your mind, you can pull out any time. Come on, what do you say? I don't know whether or not you're a diver, but if you're planning to search this vast ocean all on your own, you'd better think again. You'd be far better off hooking up with me. Yes, sir. The Matilda, she was a beauty, all right.
They're not ashamed of their models. They're giving us real close-ups.
Ship as beautiful as that, rotting away on the bottom of the sea.
Okay, Pops, you've got a deal.
Well, your head's screwed on right, son. You won't regret this. You know, lad, in this day and age, man,
I was looking at the models too much. I don't remember what the deal was. I didn't pay attention to what the deal was. So I watched Skeleton play a diving game on, I think it was PS2 maybe? That looked pretty cool, and I don't remember what the name was. I don't think it was Diver's Dream, but like I said, I found a whole bunch of diving and swimming games coincidentally when I was looking through the PS1 library. My granddaughter Olivia. Am I Jean or am I Jean? Oh really? That's cool. Yeah, I'd never heard of this before. I just like anything with the ocean and dolphins. I'm immediately curious. We can sell salvage here. I'm wondering what's the one that I saw Tom stream. Quickly eyeball his channel. It was Everblue 2. Sequel to Everblue. Unrelated. PS2 game. Yeah. There's just a bunch of diving games, I guess. Oh, thanks for the clip. Yeah, so for the people who came in after the start, so the reason I'm very into PS1 games right now is that I bought this device, the Anbernic RG280V, and it plays games up to PS1 emulated, and it's really small in your hands, but just the right size to have, you know, like slip in your pocket, and you can load up a whole bunch of games on a memory card. It cannot run Crysis, and it cannot run N64 games, but PS1 it does pretty well. So I've been digging into all kinds of PS1 games. I like these pre-rendered backgrounds. They're dithered in an interesting way. It doesn't look like I guess I'm seeing non-square. I'd have to zoom in to really figure out what I'm seeing, but it has a look. Okay, we're already getting a quest. A sea camera at the little cove. What happens if we say no? But you must. Okay, we get some old fins. Oh, this is just like Final Fantasy sort of 6 or whatever this is closest to. Possessions, items, key items, salvage, nothing. So that was Basilio's shop. I've got Enrico's shop. Cool. Oh. I was going to complain there was no way to advance the text, and then somehow... What did I press? Okay. There's no salvage. Oh, he wants our salvage. There's lots of dangerous fish out there. Watch out for the Pacific needlefish. Okay. They come at you like a knife. All you can do is dodge. And lionfish are poisonous. Okay. You know, dodge underwater. Sure, I'll save. Air pockets. Oh, I'm sure I'll be fine. Oh, okay. No. Yes. No. A little cave. I'm enjoying these pre-rendered stills. Well, we're not short of chances to change up our equipment. Okay, mashing square seems to be how I swim. Oh, there's an item to get. I got a pot. Okay. What? Oh, that's an air pocket, I guess. No. Was that a jellyfish? I guess it's a jellyfish. Picked up long object. Okay. My air meter is still full, but my something else meter is falling? Don't understand. What's the 56.5 whatever? Oh, I see. I get it. Whoa. Well, I guess we're stuck in this cave forever. Oh, there's a faster swim button. Great, a med kit. Might not make it out of this one, folks. Okay, so the air running out kills you pretty quickly. It's not like it starts reducing your HP. Okay, what are we... There's gotta be oxygen somewhere in that cave, right? It talked about air pockets. I wonder if there's crafting as well. It seems to be random objects. Yeah. Large medkit. Well, my HP has dropped a lot. Why is my HP dropped? Is the fast swimming dropping my HP perhaps? Wow, I really wasn't far from air. Use my med kit. That must be the loop, right? Selling artifacts to make money to buy equipment so you can have an easier time underwater. Pick up this random thing. Go on. Ugh, fine. We've got branching paths. Do we have like... There's no map or anything. Oh, this isn't anything. Definitely something behind there. I wonder if I have a limited carrying capacity as well. That must be it. Oh, dolphin. Hi, buddy. And we fell on air before... proceeding. Sure, a lot of jellyfish around here. Oh, I'm full. Okay. Somehow I managed to pick up a lot of rocks anyway. Whoa! Those look like lionfish. Uh-oh. I think I'm poisoned. Okay, well, let's get out of here. No! Oh, I was trying to press cancel. I'm stuck! Help! How do I get out? Okay. Ow. Needlefish, yeah. I'm on 0 HP. I'm in a safe state. In fact, I'm going to ignore the needlefish and the antidote that I'll immediately need because of the needlefish. I'm just going to grab that camera and get out. Yeah, it was the cramp. Dolphin! I saw Swirl Drop streaming Blue, whatever the subtitle is, another PS1 diving game with dolphins that got translated recently, fan translated. That one looks cool as well. It's funny, I've never played or even seen anything in this genre before, and then learned about a whole bunch of these games all at once. Our dolphin friend is showing us the way back. Ah, where there was a collapse, we now have air. I think I'm good though. There we go. We did it. Okay. Funny that it doesn't just immediately move us to Basilio's and complete the quest. Yep, got your camera. What do we get? I'm sorry? Pizzicato and T-Burn. I was hoping for an oxygen tank. What are Pizzicato and T-Burn? Old fins? Hang on, did I not equip the fins? T-Burn wetsuit, okay. Pizzicato weapon, no tank. I might have been slower than I needed to be in that previous mission. I think I hadn't equipped the fins, yeah. Okay, well, that's a neat game. I will take a safe state of that. All right, let's bring the lights back up. That one. There we go. I should animate that, make that crossfade as well. Bring back the BGM. Do some camera moves. There we go. Okay. The wetsuit is probably like armor. That is a good point, because that must be the only in-game use of it. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be back to streaming regularly quite yet. I've got still a bunch of work I want to do that takes up the time I would be streaming. But I'd like to keep going at least once or twice a week. So we'll see. Expect more spontaneous streams coming soon. And then eventually we'll return to a regular schedule. But I'm quite happy with how this has gone. I like the. I mean, I don't know what you saw. You know, I wasn't watching the stream starts the whole time, but as far as I can tell, we've had a rock solid stream. No hitching. You know, no bandwidth issues. I'd like to improve my audio a bit. I don't know. Everything I try seems to just make the audio worse. So, yeah. That aside, thank you so much for watching. While I think about it, I should see if there's anyone I want to raid. Better FPS than Lampy's Vampire Survivor stream. Well, you know, I think that's a tough one. Vampire Survivor really likes to mess up your whatever codec you're using. Oh, hey, speaking of PS1 games, Noemi is streaming Kordelka, a PS1 horror game that I have been meaning to check out. So I hope you will join me over at her stream. Yeah, I didn't know any of these games either until recently. It's fun to dive through the massive catalogue of the PS1. With that said, that's all for today. If you, like me, have caught the Millennium Bug, make sure to watch the next stream or click on the links below the video to find me elsewhere on the World Wide Web. I've been Millennium Cyborg, keep that future vibe, and I'll see you in the world of tomorrow.